Heading out to Cave Creek, Arizona, doing some junk removal out off of Dynamite. It's kind of a main road over there. This is a beautiful drive through the desert. Around town junk removal's got some work to do today. We're doing a couple of, one clean out is for a repeat customer that's moving over here in this area. The other one is for a repeat customer that I think just moved. So junk removal for moving. And then another repeat customer back at Anthem this afternoon. They got a college student moving back home and want to clean out his bedroom and get all the furniture replaced. So gonna help some repeat customers today. It should be good. I will try to film it as much as possible today. I'm working solo this morning, and so I don't have a second pair of hands to hold the camera, but if I can use a tripod or something, I will. But I'll definitely get some pictures and videos of what I'm hauling away and before and after. Try to make it somewhat interesting for you guys. If you have tips or tricks on how to do this, especially if you're an owner-operator and you work solo most of the time, how you film stuff and make it interesting, I definitely appreciate some tips. I look forward to being busier and having a full-time employee to ride alongside me, and we can kind of film each other. It should be a lot more interesting to do that, and definitely a lot less lonely in the truck. But it's nice when I have a helper, whether it's my wife or somebody else that goes with me. But yeah, those things will come eventually. What we're cleaning up today, these are the items that are not going to make it on the pod. So just a bunch of small things. I clean this up for a repeat customer. Let's show you what we're starting with here. That's what we're starting with. That's where we left it at last night. So got plenty of space and should have room to fit the next customer in here too. Time to get to work. Up with loading for this current job, and the customer mentioned we're gonna go pick up a futon down the street. So that should fit nicely in here, and next customer will go on top of this. Got a box of cables that we can recycle as well. So we'll hang on to this for later. Customer's super friendly. Really is a fun person. Yeah, makes you laugh. But anyhow, so I was doing the clean out for her in her garage, and she says, hey, a friend of mine has a futon down the street. Can we go pick it up? Is that a problem? I'll throw you some money. It'll be a gift to them. Awesome, let's go do it. Glad to help. So that's where we're headed now. I'm following her to the job. So this is kind of an interesting driveway. It's got to be like 200 yards long, straight that direction. And I pulled in forward, but obviously you can see I turned around. So, gosh, it gets kind of creative sometimes trying to figure out how to turn this truck and trailer around. You pull forward, you can see how tight this is. Basically, I pulled straight into this driveway, and then I realized I need to turn around. So my original plan was, if I get stuck, I'll just back all the way out of here and then turn around and reverse all the way in. So I pulled down this driveway, then I turned left and was like straight that direction. Then I backed up around that corner, and then I pulled forward down that way, which allowed me to reverse into this driveway. So yeah, that was a little close. Doesn't always work out perfectly, but in this situation it did. So headed to our next customer. Next customer, about to head inside. We're removing headboards, box spring, patio umbrellas, cabinets, ceiling fans, and a couple other things. So we'll see, gonna stack the trailer good and full. Then head to the dump, then move on to our next customer. Here's the headboard, bed, fans, bed frame, satellite, cabinet, some other furniture and boxes. I'll load that into the trailer right now. Should have plenty of space. Make it work one way or another. And then we'll head to the dump. These are great customers too. Such wonderful people. We'll get to meet some of the nicest people on the planet. Really is a cool job. What I just found. Is that its tongue hanging out? It looks like the lizard's tongue. What? First of all, what killed this? Second of all, why is the tongue hanging out? Oh gosh. There it is, y'all. That's a full trailer. I gotta move that thing still, but yeah, it's good and full. And it's not a light one. We'll give you the dump weight when we get there, but you can see most everything's in here. A couple things we got in the trailer. That umbrella, I'm gonna see if I can use, but the wires will get recycled. yeah, it's good. Nice to have a full trailer on a Wednesday. Y'all, that load was 1 ton. It's actually 1,980 pounds, so 0.99 tons. They didn't change their rate quite yet. We're still at $44 a ton, so total came to $43.56. This time next week, that load will be $55. Doing a little price change here at the North Gateway transfer station. Going up 25% per ton, so there we go. Getting ready to unload, and then we actually had another job pop up on the books. I'm gonna try to fit in before my afternoon schedule, so here we go. Gotta love the button. All right, I think we're ready to pull forward. Let's see how we did. It looks like we got all of it. At least most of it. Time to pull forward. I don't know if you can hear me or not, but I just met a guy here at the dump. He's a contractor. He's 78 years old. He wants to retire, do something different. And he has a nice dump trailer. So he's like, hey, I can rent out this dump trailer or have other people load it and kind of do what you do. Like, well, on my mind, it's like, I got enough competition. I don't need this old man to compete with too. But on the other side of that is, yeah, you can. But you got to be aware that there's a lot more expenses to running this business than what most people with the truck and trailer realize in the beginning. You know, $7,000 a year for insurance, for example. Or $1,500 to $2,000 a month for dump fees and an equal amount for fuel. How about that? A lot of people don't plan for these expenses, and they get in a lot of deep water. You know, another thing is tires. And last week I spent $600 on tires. Last month I spent $1,200 on tires. There's a lot of expenses to plan for it, and I think a lot of people try to do without. Try to cut corners and not have the right insurance, and because of that, you know, people get in some bad situations. But anyways, try to encourage the old man. He's a super nice, friendly guy, and yeah, we're off to the next custody. The pig sanctuary now. Got an empty trailer. I think we might get it about half full, and then I'll have to go back to the dump. There's some perishable stuff I'm picking up, but yeah, let me show you what we got to get started, and I'll take a few more videos as I kind of move around the property. It's fun being around all these animals, so they're cool. The first pile I'm picking up, I guess the farm hogs kind of tore up this feeding trough and all this stuff. So I'm gonna get all this loaded up and then move over and pick up a water softener and some other stuff. What we got in here so far, this ramp definitely helped me out, bringing in this water softener that's 2/3 full of salt still. It's probably got I don't know, 80 pounds of salt in there. This sucker's heavy. Troughs loaded, those little watering pools are loaded, feeding things are loaded, and getting a look at some pigs. Check those things out. Happy pigs. That's what a happy pig looks like. Anyhow, gonna head over and clean out the food room. There's some stuff that's gone bad, needs to go away. These are what's next. This kennel, that kennel, and these metal ones. Gonna get those loaded up next. This is what's next. All these boxes. Apparently it's some type of food that the pigs are not supposed to be eating. Hey piggy, you can't be in here. Time to go out, buddy. Let's get out. Come on, out you go. Out you go. Out you go, piggy. Uh-oh. All right, all done in here. All the food's gone. Boink. All that food that had spoiled and gone bad is loaded up, and we reached a full trailer. There's definitely some extra room in there with all the big kennels and boxes, but we'll see what the dump weight turns out to be. Always a blast going to help out the pig sanctuary. Such nice people work there, and the volunteers are amazing, and the pigs are fun. I don't get to be around pigs very regularly unless I go there, and it's kind of a reminder on their noises and how coarse their hair is and their mannerisms, and how they interact with you or don't, and what they smell. And when I started cleaning out the food storage room, they came over, and there was one pig named Peoria. She kept getting into the storage room and wanting to get the food, and I didn't show it on camera, but I had to like build a small barricade of garbage cans to try to keep her out of the room long enough for me to stack some crates outside the doorway, then shut the door. And, yeah, anyways, that filled up the rest of the trailer, so we got a real full, smelly, stinky trailer right now, and we're gonna go get it unloaded. That makes our third repeat customer today. And let's see, after we unload, we're gonna head out up to Anthem and do another job for a repeat customer. So it's a good day. Sure appreciate our customers. We meet the nicest people. We love the people. That's a good part of this business. That load was 1,720 pounds, and the total cost was $37.84. So yeah, all those heads of lettuce really add up. There wasn't too much else in that load that was super heavy. A little bit of metal, not much. That plastic trough, a few other things. Those crates, I guess, were kind of heavy, the dog kennels. But it's not lettuce. That stuff added up. It's gross too. I got a wet shoe because of that. I think I'm gonna have to hose out my shoe when I get home. The wonderful things we do as junk removal professionals. Time to unload this trailer, head back up to Anthem for our next job. We got a furniture removal to do. Excavator, so cool. There it is. Time to pull forward. Of it. Just this twin bed and mattress, box spring bed frame. There was also a dresser, a mirror, and a bedside table. But a friend of mine met me here at the customers, and we were able to rehome that furniture to him so his family can use it, which is always pretty cool. It's been a good day.